Hey there, and welcome to the UkeStuff YouTube channel. Today I have an unboxing for you of a ukulele that I ordered online through AliExpress on the 26th of August, and today is the 12th of September, and it arrived today, so that tells you how long shipping time is. And to give you the backstory of this instrument, one of the channels I follow on YouTube is Rich Davis. Rich always, he talks about some rather inexpensive ukuleles most of the time. It was really his interest in caramel ukuleles when I was using caramels, and I'm back to using caramels again in the classroom. And I was watching his videos about caramels as well. And he's also found some other budget models. And he was talking about how he ordered a tenor ukulele online via eBay, and it arrived, and it was supposed to be a tenor, ended up being a soprano, but he's fallen in love with it. And he was doing another video at another time and talking about how he found a special deal on the tenor for something like $26. And although I like tenors just fine, my preferred scale tends to be concert. It just feels best in my hands. And they had a concert ukulele that was the same. I believe it's walnut laminated ukulele with some other features. So that arrived, and it comes packaged just like this. It's just a ukulele box. It does have this plastic wrap that's taped around it, and it was tracked the entire way from the Alibaba purchase. So what I'm going to do is to open up the pocket knife and to unbox this. So let's just do that. I don't know if you need to see me actually cutting this or not, but I'm gonna cut the plastic wrap off first. It's actually dual layer, turns out. So there's the outward bag. And the outward bag is actually sealed to the box as well. It's one of those self-sealing bags, and it looks like they just wrapped it around it, so this is probably better with a knife, but there we go, that's off. Then you have your standard traditional box that a ukulele comes in. And this really isn't anything good or bad. You can see it's had some wear, but the idea is that the box itself, there's a kind of a break in the box. The box itself takes the damage, and pretty much all the ukulele manufacturers ship in a very similar box. There's nothing special, good or bad about this box. So I've just cut the tape that is wrapped around that, and there is the ukulele. So it doesn't come with a bag of any kind. I think there were some that were offered with a bag. When I take it out, you can definitely tell it's not a soprano. I was worried about that for a second with the box. Not overly worried, but thought came to mind. And this is the Irin. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it right. Concert ukulele. So it has a laminate walnut, and it says it's mahogany neck. The tag will say Aquila strings, super Nile gut. And if you watch this channel enough, I'm not a real big fan of Nile guts myself playing them. I have nothing against the company, and I like the sugar strings that they make. I love the kid strings, which are Nile gut for teaching. So I'm totally in support of Aquila and the things that they do. Just don't normally play them myself. And there's the fretboard, which is dark, could be rosewood, and has a strap button up there already. You can see it's got binding all the way around, and the last part of it has these kind of cool sound holes, and then a side sound port, which is unfinished. You know, been nice to have a little trim around there, and another side or another strap button down there. Now, this is not a complete review of this instrument. I'll review it under the UkeStuff UkeGuide series a little bit later. It is a laminate instrument. I don't know if you can see that. They stuck the Irin logo right here in the sound hole versus in the center of the instrument. Just some other quick observations. It has notched kerfing on the inside, although I can see like one is missing in there. I don't know if I can turn the light so you can see the one that's missing. Let's see. Nope, I don't think I can get it in the light. Oh, there it is right there. If you look straight across, you can see that one of the teeth of the notch kerfing is missing. And you'd have to be looking pretty hard to see that. And there's some bracing across the top. There's like a V here and a brace across the top. And I can see where the bridge is screwed in. And that's pretty much all I can see. There's a tail block on the bottom, see for the strap button, and a tail piece on the top. Fret edges are fine. A couple sharp ones, or getting to be sharp ones down here that I'll have to take care of a little bit later, especially as the instrument dries out a bit. But on first appearance, it doesn't look too terribly bad. It looks like the fretboard may be a little crooked as I'm looking at it. I don't know if you guys can see that. These frets look to be a little bit angled, but it's not one of those weird angled ones. It doesn't look like it's everything. It looks like it's just maybe that top fret or so. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works with intonation. Total price of this instrument was, I think, $31.50, $31.49 shipped. So we'll take a look and see what $31.49 gets you. Yeah, definitely, as I look at it from this angle, I'm definitely getting the angle that it's that one is definitely angled. But we'll see what happens. First look at action is pretty high. So I'm going to have to do some work on bringing down the action for sure at the nut and for sure at the saddle. So there'll be some work that I need to do on this instrument after I do the original UkeGuide review. So that's an unboxing of the Irin Concert Walnut ukulele, and we'll see if these issues are sort of like critical issues or if they're just cosmetic and not too much to worry about. Okay, some immediate first impressions, not in review. Strings are still very much stretching, so I won't be able to tell you what that sort of angled fret is going to cause, if it's going to cause anything. What I can tell you is that I can feel the sharp frets, I don't know if you can hear that, right there. And that's going to cause me some issues because that's where I strum. So as I go, I feel some sharp fret ends in the middle here and then right up at the top. And that's not unusual for an inexpensive import ukulele of any manufacturer. And that can also include Kala and Ohana. As a side note, for sure, Luna, I've experienced plenty of sharp fret ends that are worse than this on dealer walls. So that's something that, again, you should have a tool with that you can adjust that. And that's something that I will definitely be doing in the future. But as I keep tuning it, and it's going to take a while to settle. These things are not instantaneous in their tuning. They take a while to settle down. But the first sounds I'll tell you is it's loud. It sounds like a laminate ukulele. I don't know what else to say about that. But you also have this sound hole which is aiming right at you that changes your perception of the instrument from what a listener also might hear. In fact, I wonder if it's hard to play this way. I don't know if that gives you any different perspective of what the sound is like with that side sound port. So I will review this in full in a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. Give it some time to play and settle and see what I think about it. Then that will be followed by a review or talking a little bit further about it after I've changed the strings, because I know I'm going to go to a fluorocarbon, probably some Oasises, because I bought some of those and you get basically 2 sets of string out of 1, and also dealing with sharp fret ends, and I will probably use some F1 oil on the bridge and on the fretboard, and give you another follow-up after that to let you know how all those things work. But the couple pieces that are most interesting to me right off the bat is sort of what looks to be a crooked fret on the top there. And I could actually measure that later to verify that. And then just looking at it, it's not bad looking, but it also has kind of a weird spot on the back. And again, for a $31 ukulele, I'm not too worried about that if it plays and sounds nice. But there you go. That's the unboxing of the Irin or Irin, whichever it is, Walnut laminate ukulele from AliExpress, as recommended, or at least mentioned, for sale by Rich Davis. So we'll see you soon with a review of this instrument and other videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.